back with another episode of this ROC Solid podcast, doing it like no other. Like I told you, you see anybody on this platform, it mean one or two things. They my brother and they solid. And this one right here means both. This my guy right here, Livin Proof. Know what I mean? Want to welcome you to the building, my G.
Good looking, Blizzle.
Livin Proof been my bro since before rap.
That's a fact.
To Get Low days, Rockefeller days.
That's right.
To after rap, to ROC Solid. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is my guy from training wheel days. I don't think niggas understand that. Livin, what's up, my brother?
What's up, Blizzle, man? Cheers to you, man.
Cheers, man. You know what I mean?
No Douce cups is a vibe, man.
You know what I'm saying? Gold everything. We Trinidad James in this shit, man. Let these niggas know. We getting money around here.
That part. What's up, Blizzle?
What's
going
up,
on,
brother?
man?
How you been, my G?
I've been chilling, man, you know. Keeping it easy, you know.
Yo, so I want to take people back. Because, you know, they might know you from a lot of records we did together. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I want them to know the relationship.
Right.
I remember being a young guy, you know, G to K from my projects. We was about 10.
Right.
G was probably like 8.
Right. Right.
My cousin lived in Cooper, named TK.
Uh-huh.
And you was his best friend, Livin Proof.
That's right.
We pull up over there. We over there, me and Jeter, like, yo, we got bars. Livin Proof had bars. He like, yo, I'm in the group. My guy Joel Ortiz.
Right.
These guys was like 8, 9.
Right.
It was like, yo, and then we all just clicked up and was moving around. So how was those days growing up? Like, you know what I mean? With you and Joel Ortiz, would you even think y'all be this far?
I mean, it's crazy for me and Joel because he went to Eminem and signed with Dr. Dre. And then I came with you.
That's right.
And went with Hove. So, and we all from the same building. We all landed in the same building in Cooper Project. So that's when you look at that story, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, bro. Like a lot of people don't even know the connection with you, Joel, or me, you and him that, bro, y'all, when I first met y'all boys was rhyming, y'all was in the group, and we all was just trying to perfect our skills, trying to help each other get better. Like walking around different projects, battling niggas. I used to have y'all niggas in Marcy with me going crazy.
That's a fact.
And living like, you just was always the one I felt like that was a little bit more advanced than everybody else. That's why I took you on my side.
Right.
And then later on, when Joel got his skills up, Eminem grabbed them before I could grab them.
Yeah, that's a fact. I bought him through baseline and all that, too, in the beginning.
He wasn't spitting like that back then. Remember, he used to be a little bit quiet.
Yeah, he was a little quiet, you know, a little standoffish. He was in the street.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We was in the street. So he's just trying to figure it out. But you know the crew love. We always bring everybody around when we get in position.
Definitely,
you know what I mean?
Man. So I just want the people to know, like, who were some of your influences in music growing up?
Oh, definitely Nas, definitely Jay, definitely Big and Pac. I mean, those are the top 4. My fifth one on my list would be Pun. You know, he was a great
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. to Pun. He was a great lyricist, one of the best.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That was nice.
As far as being influenced that way and wanting to rap, I mean, when I first heard it ain't hard to tell. It was crazy. It was on from there. But not only that, when you used to come through the hood and battle, you know what I'm saying? You used to come bring me to Marcy. I probably was like 11, 10 years old. Yeah. And you used to take me to the other side with Batman and them.
Rest in peace, Batman.
Rest in peace, Batman. And like, yo, listen, man, hear this little dude spit. I think I was ahead of my time then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So, yeah, that's what got me to Get Low. You heard?
Man, that's what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I was just about to say. Like, when we started the Get Low days, I remember, you know, it was me, Jeter, H at first, and then that was like, yo, we got to go scoop P.
Right.
So I remember coming to Cooper.
Right.
Yo, this is the craziest shit, man. I ain't seen P in a while, right? But we like, yo, we gonna start this label. Let me go check my dog.
Yeah.
I go down to the projects. I'm asking niggas around, yo, where Proof at? Where Proof at? Niggas like, yo, he moving around somewhere. So I go to the White Castle that's up the block.
Right.
I'm like, eventually when I'm done here, it's the hood. I'm gonna see P somewhere.
Right.
We leaving White Castle. Who coming down the block back by the projects?
Right.
Living.
Right.
But you wasn't just walking normal. You was hype. And you was like, I'm like, yo, P, what up, my nigga? Come on, let's go to the studio. I want to holler at you. You like, nah, M. These niggas out here playing with me. And I'm like, yo, what happened? You like, nigga pulled up the shirt, had the joint. You remember what you said to me?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
you say?
Yeah, niggas try to jump out on me and get a little crazy, but you
Niggas
know,
said niggas tried to kidnap me.
Yeah, yeah.
I'ma kill these niggas, Bleek. I'm like,
those was false accusations because what happened was, you know, like my cousin say, you're not tough enough unless something happened to you.
mm-hmm.
So what happened was it was a couple dudes that just jumped out of car thinking that they was gonna do what they was gonna do, but I'm extra gangster, so that ain't happen. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen Blizzle, obviously I had the hammer on me. When you came and got me, I was actually controlling the block.
Mm-hmm. You was moving around
I was
you was
controlling the
looking for
neighborhood.
shit. That's why I'm
Yeah.
like, where the fuck P at? This nigga came around with the eagle eye, like, nah, I'm on the hunt for these niggas.
I
Bleek.
was
Niggas
spinning.
just tried to spin through.
Yeah, I was spinning.
I'm
you know?
like, P, come on, man. Let's
Yeah.
go to the stew and chop it up, man.
Yeah.
He came to the stew with the Roscoe on.
Yeah, still had the joint on me. Remember, I'm right off the block though.
Yeah,
it was treacherous.
I remember that day vividly, bro, because even when we was leaving, you was like, yo, I'm going to call a cab. And I'm like, nah, I can't let you jump in the cab with the Roscoe, nigga. I'm going to drop you off, nigga. Stop bugging.
That's a fact.
Word up, Pete.
That's a fact. And that right there changed everything, though.
That's what I was going to ask you. What was your transition you felt like from, because, bro, you was fresh off the block to Baseline Studio, and then everything from there changed. So how was it for you going through that?
My transition was when I caught all them cases. I had an attempt murder robbery, right, facing a 5 to 25, and then I get back to Baseline. I'm like, damn, I'ma miss all this. And I just had a kid and all that.
Yeah, man,
right. Shout out to my son.
Now.
Right. Shout out to my son.
Word up.
You know what I'm saying? But I had them cases, right, and I happened to beat the case. So Lord willing, when I beat the case, I was able to go back to Baseline and see what I really had in front of me. You see what I'm saying? And then you gave me the talk like, yo, listen, you calling me for bail money? I was getting locked up a lot that year. You calling me for bail money and this, that, and the third? What you gonna do? We just spent $1 million on a studio budget. H just got locked up. What you gonna do? With Hove near you. I'm like, is this a trick question? What you mean what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this.
That's right.
Right? So from there was the actual transition from me changing, you know what I'm saying? And trying to make it better for myself because I felt like I didn't want to lose out on the opportunity that was right in front of me.
Nah, that's a fact, bro.
You know what I mean?
We done toured the world, did numerous records, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what's one of your favorite cities you think we hit? Like,
Definitely Miami.
Oh, Miami.
When I got to the Yams, I wanted to move there. You heard me? It was a movie.
Nah, the Yams is different.
I'm 20 years old.
The Yams.
I'm off the block. We going on promo tour. We hit Miami. It's like, it's nothing you never seen before.
Bro, it was different, man. The girls was different back then.
It was crazy.
It was
different.
different.
We got situations now, so I ain't gonna say how crazy it was, but it was crazy.
You can say it was crazy.
Listen,
girls
man.
just wanted Mickey D's, little Burger King.
It was crazy.
It was a little cool. Now girls want Philippe Chow, crustaceans.
Yeah.
Shit expensive.
Listen, we had the groupies before 50 fucked it up.
Yo.
Right?
Yo.
We had the groupies before 50 came in at 03 and made that groupie song.
Groupie
he
love.
fucked it up.
Groupie love. That's what girls started saying. I'm not a groupie.
Right.
You're like, yo, what happened?
Right.
They was just cool with it.
They was traveling from state to state to see us.
Yo.
It was all over the place.
Yo, y'all niggas was on some different shit.
It was
I remember
crazy.
when y'all niggas were first went to Canada with me.
Ooh.
Yo, Toronto is when I thought. That's when I'm like, yo, I think I lost my artist, man.
Right.
We wake up in the morning, it's time to leave. Like, yo, where's Proof? Where's Jeter? You know, you knocking on niggas' doors, you doing room call, you know?
Right.
Call a room, send security to room.
Right.
Niggas open up the door and these niggas is not there.
Right.
Like, yo, where these niggas at?
We outside.
Remember, back then, niggas had beepers. Cell phones was very, very slim. Niggas did nights and weekends, cuz.
Right. Especially when you was out of town, too.
Niggas did
you
nights
get out
and
of town,
weekends.
that's
Straight
a fact.
up. So I'm hitting niggas, yo, where y'all niggas at?
Yeah.
Niggas like, yo, we went to these chicks' crib. I'm like, yo, are y'all crazy?
Yeah.
You don't leave the hotel and go to a chick crib you don't know in the country we not from.
Right.
So like, man, we cool. Like, we good.
And we ain't know no better, but we was learning.
Yeah.
And look, them lessons we got when we was kids traveled on to the adulthood. Right? Because simple things like knowing where you at. what you doing. One time we was in LA, right? All of us, boom. You like, yo, listen, any of y'all know where the hotel at right now? Nobody knew where it was at.
That's right.
Right? From there on, I knew soon as we get to any location, look at the hotel phone and got the address on that. Write that down so we know where we going because we was moving so much.
And that's what I was.
You know what I'm saying?
You know my reason of asking y'all that, do anybody know where the hotel at, was because remember at that time, LA was so up that remember, when them shots ring out, everybody scatter like roaches. Everybody running in different directions. And the last thing you want to do is run into the drama or run to where you don't even know where you're going.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got to know where you're going. Just, anything can happen. So I always felt like you had to be on point anywhere you went, man. So I tried to always make sure y'all understood that, because the last thing I wanted to do was come back to Cooper and tell your moms.
Right. Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course. It was no playbook on it.
No.
Check this out. You came got me off the block, right?
Straight up.
600 Benz. Before it was the Maybach. Boom. They like, yo, who that pulling up? I'm like, man, that's Bleek right there. So now we on. This a time when you couldn't just get in the rap game.
Nope.
Right? This a time when it was hard.
There's no YouTube.
Right.
No distro kid.
None of that.
You had to get that deal.
Pulled up straight to the block, came to get me. We slide to Chicago.
Yo.
We in Chicago, right? For like 2 days, I'm in the hundreds getting my hair done. These bitches is grimy.
Yo, word. We found some chicks in the
found some chicks. Everywhere I land,
my G had the long braids.
Getting my hair done everywhere. Word. This bitch pulling my hair out my fucking head, though. You hear me? From there, I cut my hair since then.
You lying.
I cut my hair after that. She almost pulled my hair out. Right. She almost pulled all my hair out. Baby. So it's time to go back to New York. Right? Shout out to Big Raw.
Word up. Yo, that's crazy.
Chicago's interesting. That's an interesting, a lot of interesting things with the Chi.
One of my favorite times with you, my G, when I was like, nah, my G, I think my G, he on it, he got it, he feel it. That's when we did 106 in Park. You remember that?
Yes, that's a fact.
I brought you to 106 in Park. That nigga P was like, all right, let's go. Because this is the first show you started hype manning for me, holding me down.
Right.
And nigga P went up there and took over the show. Because this is when we did We Ballin'. So we performed We Ballin' too. And you went in, my G. So I always felt like that record solidified you of who you are in this game. What was your thoughts on that joint?
I mean, it made me a diamond baby to this day. I'm still legendary.
You know what I'm saying?
The one thing you did was you came through and you made a young guard legendary for life. You know what I'm saying? So We Ballin', done by Scott Storch.
You
know what I mean? With young Chris on it.
Knew that.
Right. Scott Storch produced it. Shout out to Scott. He was in there with the big blunts, him and his man.
Joe.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Let's talk about that session.
Yeah.
Because Hove, if you want to really be technical, you know how we got that beat?
How we got that beat?
Because Hove violated. At least in my mind, it was violation. Because remember, Hove had Scott Storch in the studio, remember, for a week.
Him and his man smoking them big blunts.
Yo, these niggas was rolling
Godfathers. Right.
Yo, crazy.
Right.
So he was cooking up for like a week.
Okay.
And every beat he was playing, JJ was like, nah. So it got to like the 5th day, the way I'm like,
right.
You can't just keep 9 Scott Storch beats. Like,
right.
So I went in the room with Scott, J, 9 a few. Yo, Scott, let me get that one right there.
Right.
He was like, yo, Bleek, you like that? It's like, let me get that beat, huh?
That's
how we got the beat, is because Jay was turning down shit, and I'm sitting in there just listening like, you don't like these?
Right.
And that's how we got it. And I remember calling you to Stu. P heard the joint. Remember, we put our verses first.
Yeah.
Before
Chris got on it. That's a fact. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Gun.
That's right, Young Gun. We call Young Gun.
Guns, yeah.
Because I'm like, yo, Gun, I need you to say this shit like Tupac said.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And that's how I got the hook. I took Tupac different lines. Like, we ballin', ready for warring.
They was going crazy for that.
And do say I hear it call. We got to remix it.
That part. Still balling.
Straight up, still balling on them.
Yeah, still balling.
Like, after that, we went and did a few mixtapes. We did I Am I.
Yeah, that's when I bought all the mixtapes on the road.
Yeah, we did. I Am I. You had your mixtape bubbling.
Yeah.
Speak on that, man. Like,
I pressed up 5,000 mixtapes.
Yeah.
Right? MEM called, boom, we go back on the road as usual. And we out there in the malls just selling them $20, $30 each tape. I'm out there bubbling.
P was pushing
getting
the
it out.
mixtapes
You know
on
what
the
I'm
road,
saying?
moving, had the merchandise,
Yeah.
everything. I think you was ahead of the time of what the young boys is doing now.
Yeah.
Because I remember I used to look at you and be like, P, you bringing your own CDs and your T-shirts, you wildin'. You used to be like, nah, MEM,
It's the
time
money.
to get that bread.
Yeah.
And now look, the whole game doing the same shit. You was the first person I seen on the road pushing your T-shirts and your CDs, man. Like,
That's a fact.
Always respected you for that. Your grind was 10 years ahead of everybody else, bro.
Good looking, bro. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Fucking
even with bringing the Pro Tools to the project, you know, a lot of listen, this what Jim Jones did, right? He claimed his spot, right? Shout out to Capo, right? That's the bro. He claimed this spot for the
you
fashion.
Know me and Capo both better than Nas, right?
That part. That part. Shout out to Capo. You already know. Salute.
The Brooklyn Harlem thing.
Yeah, salute to the bro. But Capo came in, he's claiming his spot with the Chrome Hearts, and he's not letting that go, you know, for the culture, for the new kids out here. So I'm gonna claim my spot. Me and you made up Big Homie. So anybody that's yelling Big Homie out there, that term, that slang, me and you made that up.
We was calling Jay.
In the baseline in the A room, we start calling Jay Big Homie, and then he took it on and put it in the records. So now everybody worldwide right now, like, yo, that's my big homie. That came from me and you, bro.
I'ma definitely take some credit for some slang that started in our crew.
Of course.
You know, Don DeMarco started My G. Think
Don,
about it.
that's a fact.
My
Shout out
G
to
started as him saying, "What up, my guy?"
Right.
And then we be like, yo, stop calling me. Like, all right, they changed it. My G.
Right.
Remember everything? We like, my G, my G, my G.
Right. Shout out to Don, man.
I remember Hovind was mad at us for saying my G so much on tour, remember?
He's
like,
crazy.
yo, why y'all niggas keep saying my G for everything?
Right.
Cause y'all my G.
Right. That's
now,
crazy.
Look, the whole fucking rap game, the whole world, everything is my G. But that shit started with us on tour.
That's a fact. A lot of the slang that's moving around today started with us. We are the culture. That's a fact.
That's a fact, bro. We started a lot of shit, my G.
All the Pro Tools, everybody recording in their own house.
That's another thing.
We brought that to the hood.
Guru.
Yeah.
Shout out my guy, the Oracle, Yoda of the Rock, as I call him.
Shout out to Guru. Right.
Guru taught everybody. He taught me how to use Pro Tools. Right?
Me and Cali too.
So I passed it down to the crew. All the artists that came through, we bought them M-boxes, laptops. So that way when you left baseline, you go home, you can still record. So it was no reason
you couldn't work.
Didn't have no records.
If you
didn't work, it mean you was just bullshit. You was jerking wreck.
Right.
You was bullshit. So all the artists from you, Cali, Jeter, H went to jail. He didn't get a chance to learn Pro Tools.
Right.
But all of y'all niggas learned Pro Tools and was recording yourself, dropping records. If I'm not mistaken, you recorded the record for me and MOP,
That's a fact.
First, Last, and Only.
Me and Cali. Yeah, we did that on the road. We did that on a Pro Tools with the inbox on the road with the computer. That's a fact.
He was my engineer.
Shout out to MOP, man.
You
Shout out to Fame and Bill Dance.
That's a fact. If you listen to the record, remember, Fame went in the booth and said, yo, y'all niggas don't take the mic in the bathroom or nothing like that?
Right.
And I left that on the beginning of the record. If you listen, he says that on the beginning of First, Last, and Only. Like, y'all niggas don't take the mic in the bathroom or no shit like that?
Yeah.
Niggas like, nope, the mic right here, cuz spit. We got you.
Yeah. Shout out to MOP. I got a story with them in Detroit.
Go ahead.
Right?
Let me hear you.
We in Detroit. See, these are the rules of the road, right? When you get on the road, you got to learn. There's really no playbook.
No.
But we in Detroit. We in the spot, right? And it start going down. So Fame in there, because Bill ain't go out.
Yeah, Bill ain't used to fall back.
Yeah, he used to be in the spot.
Him
and Fox.
I ain't going.
Yeah, him and Fox.
Straight up.
Fox came out, I think, rest in peace to Fox, man. Love her. But what you call it came out with us. Fame came out with us. So it started going down in the spot. He grabbed a chair, right? He grabbed the chair. Boom, I grabbed the chair right behind him. Come on, we getting up out of here.
That's right.
Boom,
we got our way out the spot.
We got up out the door, right? Police all out there, right? So we thinking, we like in Detroit.
But where was I?
I don't know. Remember, we kept leaving you. You know what I'm saying? We kept breaking out.
Do your thing.
We was out. So he like, we chilling, the police out there. We like, all right, everything cool right there. So dude came by, he was like, nah, man, West Side Dawn just got hit, man. Even if the police out here, man, y'all better move, man.
Yo,
I said, yo, it's crazy out of town. You got to start learning the out of town rules. You got to know where you at. You know what I'm saying? So
can't just pull up with that shit you do in your neighborhood and other niggas' neighborhood. They'll wet you.
Yeah, but shout out to Fame though. He definitely spearheaded that you know, that way of us getting up out of there for sure.
Nah, that's 100%. What's up, man.
Yeah.
Yo, you was with us in Dallas when them pimps came through and flipped on.
That was me and Sheik that held that down.
Yo,
what
listen.
you mean?
Yo,
was I with you in Dallas? You crazy, man. So your man,
I smoke a lot, yo. I blow a lot.
Yeah.
Mine right
we knocked on your door. We told you what was going on.
Chill. Don't tell niggas, man. Because this day was crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
listen.
We was in Houston first. Remember, that's when the girl was saying to Shatta, like, that's your security guard?
Right,
and I'm like, yeah, why? What's up? She was like, he too little. They'll work him out.
Right.
Like, damn, Shatta, you gonna let the girl size you up like that?
Right.
So we was bullshit with her. And remember, she said, yo, y'all boys better be careful with Dallas, man. They like to fight out there. Like, they ain't like us in Houston.
Right.
Dallas niggas want to fight.
So
we like, nah, we got some peoples in Dallas. It's all good.
Right.
Boom. We do the show. Everything fine. Everything fine. Yo. We chilling. Everybody gets some girls after the show or whatever, right? I'm chilling. I'm telling niggas, yo, get your girl, go to your room, and fall back.
Right.
Don't be out here wilding, because it was one of those shows where it was demon time, where you knew the goons is out, and after the show, they want to find out where you at, who with the bullshit.
Right.
So they found out where our hotel was at. So I'm in the lobby, and I see the fuck shit moving around.
Right.
So I'm trying to tell, remember, the Young Guns was on the road with us?
Right, Young Guns.
I'm trying to tell everybody, yo, get your girl, go in the room, fall back. Niggas like, all right, Bleek, we cool. I'm going to tell my version and you tell, because remember, you was outside. Right. I was in the room.
Right.
So listen, I go in the room. It's one of those hotels that they have the pool in the lobby, and my window to my room, you can see to the pool, and right through the doors, you can see a little bit of the lobby.
Right.
So all you see is flower pots, chairs being thrown in the lobby, mad shit being tossed. And I'm like, yo, it's going down downstairs right now.
Right.
I'm like, I hope none of my niggas ain't involved with that. So I'm thinking, of course not. I told all my niggas lock in. You ain't got none of my niggas ain't involved with that. I fall back in the bed, chill. 5 minutes later, do.
Knock on the door. It's us.
I open the door, my DJ.
Right. Yeah.
That nigga bloody than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I ain't even get to say, yo, what happened, who did it, nothing.
Right.
I open the door, he bloody as shit. That nigga said, they got me, my G.
This
yo,
nigga stupid.
Bust out laughing, my nigga. That nigga Sheik said, yo, why you laughing? They ain't bleeding. Let him in. I said, man, that nigga ain't bleeding all over my
Right. You a foul nigga. He a foul nigga. He foul.
Yo, what that nigga tell? I didn't let him in. But I'm like, yo, what happened? That nigga said, now his words, they was messing, remember, it's pimps and hoes out here, respect the code.
Yeah.
They was messing with the hoes, and they ain't pay.
Right.
So the hoes called they pimps, and the pimps bust.
This nigga stupid, man. All right.
So you was down there.
We was on a tour bus.
Yes.
Right?
All right.
So remember the studio situation where we traveled on the road with the studio
bus,
shit.
Yes.
So we on the bus, boom. So we see somebody fighting. So Toke was holding it down.
Yeah, he was.
Don was holding it down.
He was no soft nigga. He was fighting back.
He was scrapping, but we ain't know it was him.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it's me and Leaky on the bus.
Yeah, Sheik.
So Leaky spotted it. He said, "Oh, that's Toke. We gotta help him." So we grabbed the mic stand.
Yeah.
Right? That looked like it was a shoddy inside.
Yeah.
Ran over there and said, "Toke, move." Them niggas got up out of there. I threw the rock chain in my pocket like this. Yeah. Like I got the Nina, right? To try to back him down to get him up out of there. We had the pump fake.
Yeah.
So we pump fake and got them up out of there. But they was on him because he ain't, respectfully, he ain't paying. He wasn't supposed to though.
Yo, but you know what's
he wasn't supposed to.
Hey,
shout out to Toke. Shout out to Dawn.
But do you know Neef was involved when Neef left Dope?
Oh, he was involved in that? I ain't know that.
For Dolo.
I ain't know that.
Neef and DeMarco and the girls came. See, Neef, listen, he went and locked in.
Right,
After
right,
he chilled, did what he did,
right.
he locked in.
Right.
They whipped Don DeMarco out, right? My man had the bloody shit, black eye, everything.
Yeah.
And we had to do Rap City, the basement, the next day. You remember?
Damn.
That nigga was on Rap City with the toe lokes on.
Damn.
I couldn't even keep a straight face with Tigger. Tigger was trying to figure out, yo, why y'all niggas keep laughing? But it's like my man over here never DJ with the shades on.
Right. But we made it out of there though.
Yo,
we made it out.
There. Remember, we had the football homie pull up. I don't want to say no name. Remember, he came through with the hammers. He came through with that glitch.
Yeah, he came had the hammer and all that. That's a fact.
What happened? What y'all niggas needed?
Yeah. But he was ready to go.
It was too late. The blood was already drawn and spilled.
Yeah, he ain't know. See, that's a lesson. That's not a loss. That's a lesson, dog.
Yeah. Pay.
Be careful.
You want to play with the hoes, pay. Because the hoes got pimps and the pimps bust heads. Don't fucking forget that part.
Yo, he's stupid. Yo, shout out to Dawn, man. Dawn, we held you down. Shout out to Sheik. Sheik, you already know what it is, man. For real.
Yo, you a funny nigga for that one, man. Yo.
For real.
Man.
It was times we had to stay in a hotel. And even in Chicago, we did the House of Blues with Jeezy. Jeezy was on tour with us one time, right? Shout out to Jeezy. Boom. Big Raw. He came in and said, yo, listen, all y'all got to go in a room.
That's right.
They running through this here with AKs. This like 2005.
Yeah.
And we all had to play the room that time.
Because
we thought we was, extra big everywhere we went. First time I got to LA, I threw red and blue on purpose.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm outside with red and blue.
Pele.
Pele. We in Compton and all that, but you still gotta know where you at though. These lessons teach you to know where you at. And shout out to LA, love LA.
Yo, Chicago's serious. We had so much fun out there, especially running around with Big Rody, Twister. All them niggas was mobbing out there, yo, having a fucking ball.
Yeah, Chicago's like our second home.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Crazy, man. Like, fucking, then we fast forward, Pete. We did the Livin Proof in the house. What up? That nigga Bleek in the house, no doubt. Yo, my nigga, that's one of my favorite verses from you, because the nigga said, I got some work on the block and some more in the house. Let's get it.
Yeah, that was definitely one of them classics, man.
You know what I mean?
Get low.
You left this planet right in that verse, my G. What was your vibe like then, man?
Right there, it was like we was in the middle of moving. We was in the middle of motion. My vibe was like knowing who I am as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing where I was at.
That's right.
It took some time though.
That 534 album should have went bigger than what it was.
Absolutely.
Because we grind. We put some classics on that motherfucker. Bro.
Absolutely. I always think that if that would have went, then obviously my situation would have flourished. But it was times where doing 200,000 wasn't good enough for the first week. Now these niggas doing $164 and that's good. I'm like, 50. That's good.
Nigga do 50
and that's good. Remember, we did like 200,000-300,000 the first week or something like that. That wasn't good enough then.
Like, nah, we done. They walked us off the plank.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was time to walk off and fall in the ocean after 534.
That's crazy though. Yeah.
Yo, the plank you go, cuz.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We definitely was vibing. That was when Jay became the president of Def Jam. You know what I mean? That was our last run. That's Jay. I never forget when Jay called me when you laid that verse down. That nigga was like, "Yo, what's your man name with the braids?"
Yeah.
Like, Proof. That nigga like, nah, man, your man got it, man. He got that shit, man. Tell him stick with that shit, bro.
Big homie always fuck with me for sure. Like, shout out to Big Homie, man. You already know what it is, man. For real,
man. Like, what was it like being in the stew for you? Like, with everybody, because you was around everybody, P.
Yeah.
You was around Beans, the whole State Property, the whole Dipset, Jay. You watched the Black Album get done.
Yeah.
Volume 2. You've been around since the beginning, since my first album. So, a lot of niggas ain't get to even see that knowledge or even be present around there. So for you, I know you like, God damn.
I ain't gonna front. All that made me a superstar today.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I move around as such. I conduct myself as that. I walk in any room worldwide.
That's right.
Because of those experiences, you know, because of the lessons we got from Jay. Jay used to come and give us lessons on the low. The lessons we got from Tata, you know, and then just being in them environments, learning how to conduct yourself, you know, in a business matter.
That's a fact.
So that's what really raised me up to, you know, be the man that I am today. A lot of that instilled in me, pause, is what made me what I am today, you know what I mean?
That's a fact. My guy got properties all over, man. You know what I'm saying? Buying up houses all over. You know what I'm saying? Nigga P might say, I might not have dropped the album, but I'm doing more than them rappers that did. You know what I mean? Talk that shit, cuz. Let niggas know that business flowing, cuz.
We got cribs all over the place. We got investments and you know, internationally.
You know, tell them, talk about it. Thailand, tell them.
We in Thailand. Shout out to my partner, Filthy. You know what I'm saying? We in Thailand.
Oh, Filthy my dude, man.
Yeah.
Man. Come on, ain't nothing moving in Thailand without me knowing, man.
Yeah.
My niggas titanium out there, man. That's my hood, man.
Yeah, shout out to Filthy. We actually control the whole market in the cannabis situation. So coming to Thailand, you can't make no moves unless you come through us. That's a super fact. We got that on lock. We actually work for the king. You know, and it's four government officials that's actually our partners in the cannabis space. So we actually FDA approved too. We federally approved where we could ship worldwide. So we shipping to Australia and we also shipping to Germany. And you know, we practicing, you know, how to move, you know, in different lanes and better and get our things together like that. So shout out to Filthy, man. And like I said, the training from those days is what brought me into these spaces to conduct myself.
B. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, shout out to Thailand. I can't wait to go back, man. Yo, as soon as I landed in Thailand, they was like, gang, gang, gong, gong, gong. I said, oh, they made King Kong out here.
Yo,
it's crazy.
King Kong wasn't filmed in Thailand.
I know, but I'm just saying, though, that's what I thought. It was a bunch of G's and K's, and I said, yo, this is crazy. But Thailand is different. Is the land of smiles. It's actually my second home right now.
They got it
That's
cracking.
A fact.
Like, people think Amsterdam got it cracking. Thailand got it cracking.
Thailand is the spot.
It's different.
I'm about to acquire a place out there. You can't buy property in Thailand unless you marry a Thai or you go on business with a Thai. So one thing when you're in Thailand, you can't do that. But I'm about to acquire a place out there in a minute. As soon as I go back, I'm going back for Rolling Loud.
Only like $400 a month.
Yeah, it's light work. You know what I'm saying?
Rent a penthouse out there.
Yeah, it's light work.
Penthouse be like $600 a month. With the driver downstairs waiting on you.
Yeah, I got the driver. Yeah, shout out to Joe. Joe know when I land, he pulled me up. Yeah, that's a fact.
Between Thailand and Bali, my G can live for like $1,500 a month and have driver, security, doorman, penthouse. And you be living like a god, my G. Like, it's insane, man.
It's beautiful, man. Me and my cousin World going back, man. Shout out the World.
Yeah, I went to Thailand with my wife, man. I took her to Phuket. You know what I'm saying? We went out there to, you know, the 6 Cents hotels, the other shit like that. We did a lot of fly shit out there, man. Thailand is beautiful.
Beautiful place. Then you in Southeast Asia, so you get the hustle. China right next door. You got India next door in case you do, you know, you got hair for the girls, the raw Indian hair. Yeah, so it's a lot.
Look at P, talk about the raw Indian hair. Yeah.
Now we doing business.
Them bundles, cut.
Yeah, we doing.
Let them know where they get them bundles at, P.
Yeah, we doing worldwide business over here for sure, and we definitely gonna figure it out. You know, young Brooklyn in the building.
Man. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like after the Rockefeller breakup, you know what I mean? I fell back from music. I always respected you. Like, I feel like out of all the artists that I ever signed, and this is no disrespect to them, some of them is, you know, it just is what it is.
Yeah.
A lot of them got the same game, been around the same game, and received the same knowledge you got. But I feel like out of every artist that I had signed to Get Low, or even that I just call my friend as an artist, you the only one who picked up the knowledge and ran with it.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I feel like, just stopped and waited on music. You never waited on music.
Well, I think because I was a hustler before I even came.
That's right.
Right? Like I said, I ran a block in my neighborhood off aggression, right? So I came in with the mentality. The only reason why I stopped was because you made me, you asked me to stop.
That's right. We got to get this money.
It's either going to be this or it's going to be that. But I always had the mentality, so I was just picking up game along the way.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And learning. So
and from that thing, you done bridged your way into now, you do a lot of business with Mano.
Oh, Maine, my brother. Shout out to Maine. Yeah, Mano Day on Sunday. He got a day, you know, that in the city. you know, contributed to him, and he made it on his Mother's Day, August 16th. So
God bless. Shout out
yeah.
Maine, man. You know what it is, Brooklyn, baby.
Yeah, shout out to Maine. That's my brother. We got a great relationship that happened naturally, and that's because we in a space where we all grew and we know how to conduct ourselves and move. Like I said earlier, those lessons from there made me the man that I am today. Same with Gigs. Shout out to Gigs in London.
Oh, yeah,
that's my brother right there.
I seen you out there in London with Gigs, man. Shout out my London peoples, man. Gigs, everybody. My dude Crew out there. You know what it is, man. London, man. It's the London things, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Gigs, man. So it's like, you know, when you learn how to move and you get inside them spaces, law of attraction is gonna get you in any room.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And then the way you are and conduct yourself, that's gonna get you even further, and it's built off respect.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the one thing I always had. So that's what got us lit out here, man. We worldwide. We moving all over the place. I got cribs in four different states. I'm all over. He calling me, where you at? Can I get the Jersey? I got the crib in Jersey. I just came from Charlotte, though.
That's right.
Just came from the crib down there to come up here. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? When you get to Vegas, I got the crib in Vegas.
That's right.
Right?
You know what I mean? Yo,
so,
speaking on Vegas, man, you in Vegas, make sure you pull up the Roma Kitchen.
That part.
Tuscan Bar Patio and Cove.
Part.
We got the restaurants. If you got the crib out there, we got the restaurants for you to eat too, cuz.
That part. Yeah. We pulling up there, yeah.
Yo,
for sure.
Yo, what advice, because I always felt like the Get Low situation never happened because Rockefeller breakup happened at the same time. Like, we built it up to a point to get there. So it kind of like hindered the dreams and hopes I have for every artist that I was dealing with. You, Jeter, H Proof, Cali, all of y'all. So what advice would you give an artist who might have been through the same path where the dominoes just didn't fall like they needed them to?
Take control of your own destiny. We was sitting around waiting when we should have moved like how Dipset was moving. They was making their own videos. We was waiting to shoot videos for $1 million. There was other things that we could have did. So take control of bring your package, bring your proposal to the table. Don't just sit around and wait for somebody to feed you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the advice I would give to anybody in any business situation out there. Make sure that you have yourself together and you bring a value to the table and not wait around for people to actually feed you. That's the worst thing you could ever do.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Teach them how to fish,
like right now, we talking Douce. I'm trying to get a Douce. I'm about to get a Douce party going on in Charlotte. Shout out to my guys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mike and Medusa Lounge. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Siegel out there. Yeah.
Douce is like the State Farm commercial, baby.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is just say it. We there.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So this is other opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, we there, man. Douce in Charlotte, man. We gonna do some good things out there.
That's
you
what
know?
I'm talking about, Livin.
You know,
what's next besides the party? You got any music, anything you working on, like
right now?
Projects?
Right now, I got an album out right now called Rotation Mandatory, doing very well.
Mandatory.
Yeah,
niggas out there shooting videos of big Bentleys and shit, cribs in the hills of Henderson.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We letting them know what's going on, man. That RM is going. You know, wave like the Batman sign, you know?
That's right, baby.
So, yeah, I got an album out right now called Rotation Mandatory. You could go stream that.
Is the joint, I don't think the joint with Siri is on there.
Nah, that's something that I did a long time ago.
Rotation Mandatory is my shit. You got a joint on there that I'm like, he ain't sending this to me to get a verse.
Right.
Me being the old nigga that fuck with you, we gonna talk about this.
Yeah.
Songs, I feel like, just are what you feeling at the time, the emotions you thinking about at that time. I want to know what you was thinking about, though, because the song with Siri is creative, it's fire, it's dope. But I just want to know what was going through your mind.
You're a hater.
When you said, yo, Siri, how can I make that hit? You asked Siri to tell you how to shoot that pistol.
Right.
What happened there?
It's a storyline. It's fictional. He's stupid. He's a hater. It's a fictional story.
Of course.
So it's like you just trying to figure out how to
you was on your Jason Bourne shit.
Right. I was living born right there. You heard?
Living
born living all law. You heard?
Yo,
that
chill,
part. Yeah. Right there was just a creative spot, just trying to, you know, interact with Siri and get the storyline to continue to go. That's what that was. You know what I'm saying?
I fucked with the song, but me and Cheech
yeah.
was listening. The nigga said, yo, Siri, if I do, I can make this shot. And she said, yeah, Livin, something. Right there, you can make that headshot.
Yeah.
Cheech looked at each other and said, did he just tell the feds that he
right.
work for the feds?
Right, but it's fictional. It's a fictional story. It's a fictional story.
Yo,
it's fictional.
I'm gonna tell you an ill story. You brought up Jason Bourne. I always tell niggas on this platform, I smoke a lot of weed, so I forget a lot of shit. But when you say certain shit, it make me remember a memory.
Right.
P, you remember we used to go out of town. Remember when the iPhones first came out? They had this app called Around Me.
Okay.
Where you would put anything you looking for around you, it would show you everything around you in that vicinity.
Okay.
So I'm in Germany, right?
Right.
Yo, P, I'm using the app Around Me. Mind you got to use it in a hotel with the Wi-Fi. Once you leave Wi-Fi, it still show you the map, how to get there, but that's it. So I'm looking, remember, we never used to have backwoods on the road. So remember, I used to always look for the import cigar shops.
Right.
Where they import the cigars. So I put the shit in, right? I'm on my Jason Bourne shit in Germany.
Jason Bourne.
I'm gonna go to the train. So it shows me the cigar shop is in the train station. So I go to the train station. All the signs is in German. Now, P, these niggas got about 14 different escalators going everywhere, going down, like the ride up or go down. So I'm like, I'm just following the map, not paying attention to nothing. All I want to do is go to the cigar shop, get these backwoods. I find the cigar shop, they got the backwoods, I get everything. You know, I come out that store, my nigga, I'm looking at them signs, Flusenscheister, Flusenschuscher, that way.
Right.
Like, yo, which way did I come from? Now, I don't got no service. There's no Wi-Fi in the joint. So now I don't know how to get back to the hotel. Now here comes the part I'm not Jason Bourne no more.
Okay.
It's now I'm panicking.
Right.
Right. Nervous. I go back in the store, ask the guy, can you call a taxi for me? He looking at me like, taxi? No.
Right.
I show him the hotel key, asking him, did he know which direction this hotel is? He looking at me like, no, Flusenscheister. So it's
Flusenscheister is wild work. Yo, pack that up. Yo, he's crazy.
So I'm like, all right, cool. Now I'm stressed like a motherfucker, Pete, because I got to get back to the hotel for the show.
Okay.
All these different escalator signs. I don't know which way to go, which way I came in the spot from. So this guy walked by. He walking with his girl. That nigga said, Memphis, Bleek? I said, yo, fam, you know who I am?
Right.
He said, hell yeah. I got all your music. I said, nah, fam, like, you really know? He like, Bleek, I know who you is. So I show him the hotel key.
Right.
I said, yo, fam, you know where this hotel at?
Right.
He said, yeah, it's right down this way up the street. And I'm like, yo, fam, I'm lost here, bro. If you do me a favor, I said, I got a show with Hove tonight.
Right.
If you do me a favor and bring me to this hotel, bro, I'm going to give you tickets to the show. Yo, him and his girl, like, I do you one better. I'll walk with you. I'll show you. They walked me all the way back to the hotel.
Okay.
Told Hove, hey, you got to take this picture. Flusenscheister.
Flusenscheister is
You
wild
got to take
work.
this picture, cuz.
Flusenscheister.
Hove took the picture with them. They went home, changed, came back, and came to the show with me. I had them with me backstage all day, and I told Duke to this, yo, you saved my life, bro.
That was fire.
I was lost in there.
That was fire. You still keep in touch with him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, Flusenscheister.
That's Flusenscheister. Listen, we about to import that bud from Thailand, man. Holla at Blizzle. Don't fuck that up, you heard?
Yeah.
Flusenscheister. You heard?
I don't know what that.
Word up.
He saying some crazy shit right now. They probably like, yo, ban him. He can't come back.
Yo, remember when I got the Albuquerque? I was like, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yo.
We used to hit them radio stations and burn them shits down, though.
You was spitting. You was going crazy. Yo, you know who I've been seeing been going crazy on the net still? Mully Man.
Mully Man still continuing.
Yeah, Mully still been spitting.
Shout out to Mully.
He been doing the Baltimore dance, though, the shuffle all over.
He's out of control. Shout out to Mully.
Yeah, he been shuffling all over. Yo, I was talking about that.
JT Bigger Figure. Yeah, them niggas wanted our name.
Nah, they said we stole their name.
Oh, we stole their shit.
Yeah, they said we stole their shit.
Yeah,
they said
Brooklyn,
Get Low
man.
is a dance. in the Bay and that he had a record label. But P, we was just really living this shit. That's why I told the homie. You know, I met JT, spoke to him and all that. And it had to let him know, fam, we didn't know.
We ain't even know.
Word up.
We was just
on
on
some shit. We was in New York really getting low. That's why I lied from the police, bang outs. We was doing mad dirt. So, you know, niggas kicked it and got to a mutual point on that.
Okay, yeah. Once I figured out they ain't give a fuck no more, I switched the whole program.
Yeah, bro.
I had to, because you could be a whole rat and still be successful.
Yo, that's the whole world right now. What are you talking about? All these dudes telling today. If you get on FaceTime Live, Instagram Live, any podcast, anything, and talk about a crime that you committed recently, you're a fucking rat.
That's crazy.
I don't care. You ain't telling court. You just told the whole world.
The whole game changed, man.
Like, a lot of these niggas is fucking ratting every day, Pete, on Instagram, showing you they strip. Showing you they straps.
Showing you the money with the numbers on.
Come on, bro.
The police looking at that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, this is ratting every day, B. You know why?
It's different.
Because fame is a hell of a fucking drug, P.
You said that a while ago.
It's a hell of a drug, my nigga.
You know what I like? You know what I like? You know it's the famous words that you say that I like, that I incorporate into my vocabulary today, is the reality pill.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact. Niggas run from that.
That's the number one.
Niggas pop perks.
That's the number one that I
blue dolphins, blue whales.
That reality pill.
Niggas when it's time to be like, yo, it's over.
Niggas stupid.
Niggas like, what? What pill is that? I'm allergic to the it's over pill.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna accept it's over.
Yeah. This nigga's stupid. Stupid.
Never gonna accept it's over. I'm gonna rebel. I'm gonna run from it's over.
Right. That reality pill is something wicked, man.
When you look in the mirror and know, hey, they don't fuck with you no more. You ain't that lit. Pack it up.
Right.
Bars closing.
Right.
Find something new to do.
Right.
These niggas be like, the man in the mirror? Running from that nigga.
Right. I'm gonna tell you when it hit me, when we stopped touring. That was a reality pill,
bro. Hell yeah.
I said, oh shit. Yo, check it out. I got online, right? I came from tours. Remember, we don't get on lines, bro. We go through the back door.
It's a fact.
Right? So the guys in my neighborhood, shout out to Lito, shout out to Coaches, shout out to C, right? The guys in my neighborhood was doing it in the neighborhood, but they didn't know the difference though. So it's no pun on what I'm about to say, because they were super lit. But when I came back off the road and it kind of stopped, and I started going out with my guys in the neighborhood.
And you at that front.
They got on the line. I said, y'all niggas do lines, bro? Like, what is this? I didn't understand what was going on.
Yo, bro.
Because remember, I came off the block. You put the rock chain on me, the real one, not the fake one, the real one.
That's right.
Put the rock chain on me, right?
And
threw me in front of 20,000 people. It was no rule book.
Nope.
I didn't know what was going on.
We never waited in no line. We backdoor gang. Every backdoor to the motherfucking
We
club,
backdoor to the stage.
Anywhere.
All that. Boom.
Right.
But that reality pill, though.
Yeah.
Right? When I got off the road, it started hitting. I said, damn, son, niggas ain't lit like that right now, boy.
Shit real.
We jumping off stages. We got 9 cars behind us.
Yo, bro.
Every show.
Think about this, right? If you felt like that for that, think about this. I went to the club, and the club paid me to perform. Right? That was my whole career.
Right.
Now I go to the club and try to make you buy my product.
Okay.
And I'm going through the front door. I'm not going through the back door.
Right.
Going through the front door.
Right.
Now I'm responsible for that type of shit. So it's very humbling when you come from, they in the crowd to see me.
Right.
And now I'm there making sure they got the bottles to see them.
That's a way different experience. Different experience.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell niggas, man, that reality pill, you can run from it, but it's going to catch up to you, man.
Eventually.
It's going to catch up to you. And one day you're going to have to accept it's over, bro.
Where you at? Right. And that's what we had to do.
That's why I love KRS-One record. It's always my favorite.
Which one?
Do you ever think about when you out of here?
Yo, niggas is out of here for real, boy.
They don't never think about when they out of here.
Yeah.
Get you out of here, cuz. He told niggas that in 88, 89. You ever think about when you out of here? I ain't never think about it.
For real. Until that shit hit, boy. When you stop that road, man, when you on the road and you kids and you jumping on stages like that and you coming from the block and there's no really road book, no rules on what's going on and you just learning as you go and then the shit stop, that's when you know what just happened. So for another thing I would tell artists, whatever you doing, keep going because when that shit stop, you gonna realize exactly what was going on.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Stuck in the fun zone for so long that you don't realize you're accomplishing so much shit.
Right.
That when it's over, you look back and be like, damn.
Holy shit.
I didn't appreciate that moment. I didn't take my time. Like one thing I regret about us as a crew moving with the Get Low situation and the bass line and all of that, P, we didn't take no pictures.
We didn't.
We didn't take no pictures, bro.
We didn't.
We have no memories of none of that shit, just in our mind, but we don't have no physical memories of the things we accomplished, the places we've been. You know, bro?
We didn't. If we had Instagram then, it would have been too crazy.
Bro, we'd have been the first streamers probably.
Yeah.
You would have definitely, you and Jeter, the way y'all niggas was talking shit. Oh my God, y'all niggas would have been streaming like a motherfucker, cursing everybody out.
Shout out to Jeter K, man.
Word
Couldn't
up.
make it. It's his wife's birthday and things like that. He couldn't
That's
make
right,
it, you
Jeter
know.
K, you already know. He
That's a
definitely
fact.
codeine forever.
Him and H Money Bags for sure, yeah.
That's right.
But yeah, you know what? I ain't really start taking pictures until like 2009. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we grew up with.
We wasn't picture ready. That wasn't it.
Ducking that.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a different time now. But I always say that too. Like we really don't got no pictures from back then. You got to think about it. Kanye West,
Just
Jay-Z, right? Jay, right? Just Blaze, right? Cameron, Mariah Carey. Everybody coming through the studio at this time. This is Baseline Studio.
Mary J.
Mary. Denzel, everybody came through the studio at this time where we wasn't picture driven.
Everybody came through Baseline.
Yeah.
You seen Gwyneth Paltrow in Baseline.
Yeah.
Like Lenny Kravitz in Baseline.
Yeah.
I have no pictures with none of these guys.
Right. That's
like,
crazy.
That's because we wasn't on that picture time. Now with the gram, everybody like, yo, P, let me get that flick. Come on, P.
Right. Right.
That shit is crazy, my G. Like, do you look back and think that you passed up on any opportunities that you regret that you look at like, damn, I should have been more serious about that?
Nah, not really. I think I'm in the best space of my life. I think all those lessons led me up to the point where I can be a successful man at today.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And also I like to give you your flowers and thank you for that because you got me you put me in a space where you changed my environment. And I believe that today, as a growing man, I believe environment is everything. I wasn't stuck on the block every day. I had Baseline Studio to go to. I was in the trenches for real. I was really like that, outside controlling my situation. And when I left there and went to Baseline to Manhattan every day, it changed my life. You took me on a road traveling, very generous. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere for 5 years.
I was paying my niggas too.
Yeah, we was getting paid. We was doing Purple Label before they even knew what it was, bro.
Fact, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We really them guys to this day, though.
Hell yeah, I took
you know what I'm saying? Humbly, humbly, yeah. So I think that all the opportunity that we had in front of us is either you learn from it or you didn't. And I learned. Obviously, I'm sitting here today.
That's right. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So that speaks volumes in itself. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
I never forget when you called me, you was like, yo, Bleek, man, I'm going to Thailand, my nigga. Like, yo, you ain't got no plugs out there, man. I need to link with some of the homies, get to the clubs.
Right.
I'm like, you going where? Nigga said, I'm going to Thailand, bro. I was so happy because I'm like, at least one of my guys get it, man. You know what I'm saying? That the world is as big as shit, man. Like, and you got to get out there and see it. You only live once, bro. I watch you travel with your family, with your son. You took your moms away for her birthday.
Yeah, shout out to my moms, man.
All that
Big
shit, I'm proud of that. Because like I said, I saw you fresh with the Roscoe on you, ready to cook shit. Flying with packs on you, ready to drug shit all day.
Bro, that's why.
Doing what you doing today, bro, I'm proud, man.
Thank you, I appreciate that, Bleek.
Like, you definitely make me feel like the lessons that Jay passed into me, at least I passed them to somebody else.
That's a fact.
You know
and
what
that's
I'm saying?
how I always been, though. I always had that relationship with you in that way, though.
Word up.
And people don't know how close we really
Word
are.
up, my G.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you really came to Cooper to get me and
All
bring
the
me
time.
around. And I'm in the crib. We know to bring 4 Dutches to Bleek crib and Marcy. We smoking. when we like 14 years old in the crib because you was allowed to smoke in the crib.
Yo, that's a fact.
It's crazy though, bro.
Come to my crib and be like, yo, man, I'm tired of smoking outside running from the cops, man.
Yeah.
We can smoke peacefully at Bleek crib. We coming over here, man.
Yeah.
Word, my mom's was a tripping.
Yeah, you get a pack of 4 Dutches, we go up there, but a lot of people really don't know how our relationship is. And I always keep that the way it's at, though. I let them believe what they believe. You know what I'm saying? But
man.
Yeah, always been good. For me, at least. You know what I mean? You came and got a
brother, bro.
Yeah,
G.
man.
Like when it come down to you, Joel Ortiz, G to K.
Yeah,
yo, my G, y'all niggas is like y'all were my little brothers growing
That's a fact.
up, my G. Like
That's a
I
fact.
was a little brother to my brother,
Right?
So I always wanted little brothers,
right?
And then I got 3 of them at the same time.
Right.
It was like, oh, I'm gonna teach these niggas some G shit,
right?
And then we all started rapping together. It was like, oh shit, it's lit. Like when I tell people all the time, like, man, y'all just don't know the dynamics of all the projects and how they coincide with each other. Like, people wouldn't expect Marcy and Cooper to be so close. You know what I mean?
Right.
They
Even Maine said that.
Yeah.
He was like, how Marcy and Cooper like that? I said, I don't know. It just happened like that.
Like, you know, I feel like Marcy niggas wanted they feeling of venturing out. And Cooper was like the end of Brooklyn.
Niggas get into Cooper and don't leave.
That's right.
Yo,
niggas
that
go down there
shit
and
is a
get tucked away. Like,
There's
yo,
a movie over there.
Yo, niggas going to run in Cooper.
For real.
And you don't even know they down there.
It's a movie.
That's a fact,
Yeah,
bro.
they come down there and be like, oh, I ain't know it was like this.
Yeah,
be like,
yo.
nah, it's like that, boy.
And I ain't gonna lie, I think too, you know what else catch niggas in Cooper? Y'all niggas was like the first projects mixed with the black and the Spanish.
Right. I got
remember, you got Bushwick, Borinquen,
right,
all that shit in between. But then when you get to your projects, it's mixed together.
Shout out to all my Latinos and Latinas. I told you that now. Now you got the crew. Shout out to Holla at Cheech. You know, because I've been on that respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Because of my neighborhood.
Yeah.
We grew up like that. And, you know, it's very diverse.
That's
you know what I mean? There's Italians down there too. You know, shout out to all my Italianos down there. Y'all already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So
it's so crazy too. How I got connected with y'all side was through school. Because when I got kicked out of 71, shout out to the 71, you know what I mean? Junior high school, I had 71 out there in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Felt that Roscoe in my locker and was like, gotta go, buddy.
Right.
So my mom's, I used to tell her all the time, yo, I want to go to 33. If I don't go to 33, put me in 318. And my mom's would be like, hell no. You ain't going to them schools. You going to a good school.
Right.
So my mom's found some school way in the back of Brooklyn, IS 49, and put me in there.
Yeah.
And you know who I met in there?
Who?
All the fucking connects.
Right. That part. That
All
part.
the Dominicans,
That
the
part.
Puerto Ricans,
That
all
part.
the connects. They had everything.
That part.
They got the cars. They can get you the tags for the cars. They can get you a fake ID. They had the work. They had the weed. I'm like, my good looking. You put me in the spot. Like, and that's what led me to your neighborhood. Because if you think it's 49, then it's Eastern District. Then you get to that White Castle. And when you get on that corner of White Castle, you look in the trenches, you like, what's that down there?
Right.
That's
We in the
project?
cut. We in the cut.
Let me go see what that's about down there.
13 buildings. Shout out to my whole project, Cooper Project. Y'all already know what it is. We still putting on for life. That's a fact.
And bro, I love to see that all of y'all are doing well, bro, from Cooper. If you think about it, my cousin Toya, Tisha, you,
amazing,
Joel Ortiz, like, yo, bro. I'm so proud of all of y'all, because remember, y'all were the babies coming up after me. Y'all were the generation after me.
Yeah.
It was like Dre used to be trying to flip on me, and I'd be going over there to y'all like, yeah, I'm the big homie over here.
Right. Shout out to Boss Man. Shout out to Boss.
So, like, to see all of y'all in your own lane as business entrepreneurs, bro, yo, that's a feeling that I'm like, man, I'm proud of my guys, proud of my girls. Like, y'all did it, man. I love it.
If one thing we got from that, man, when we came from that cloth, from that era, from that sauce, if I'm a product of that, then it is what it is, because we out here big winning for sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that came from the 600 pulling up on the block, taking me out the environment. From there, been gone.
Yeah, but tell them about the 600 you used to take back to the block. I used to let these niggas take the cars.
Yeah.
These niggas used to come back, yo, Bleek, I don't want to bring this shit back.
Yeah, nah, I couldn't do that.
All the girls love me. I used to have them niggas in the Ranges, the
I had
bikes.
the coupe. I took the coupe. Cause you used to go on the road, and sometimes we used to Leo P take the coupe. All right, let me take that. I'm like 19, I'm moving.
Yep.
I'm bringing rock chains to the hood. I'm putting rock chains on my baby.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like the environment was so crazy. It was like, it's hard to explain. It's like,
man, you had
who's the hottest guy out right now? It's like being on, I don't know, Kendrick Lamar, Drake Squad right now.
Yeah.
You're that. There's nobody else hotter than you. We walk in the buildings. I got 70,000 around my neck. I'm only 20.
Anybody that wore that rock piece,
right?
They was on you.
We wore it when it meant something.
Yeah,
and it still do. Always, forever.
On you,
Diamond is always high.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
G, like,
but we was outside when Hov was still outside in that way. Cause Jay's still outside.
That's a fact.
Don't fuck that up.
He ain't outside no more.
2.5 Billy, we up, man. Brooklyn, man.
He in the air now.
He definitely in the air.
He in the air.
He been in the air for a long time though.
Yeah, he ain't down here.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he been in the air.
But he still be trying to shit on me though.
Like you try to shit on me.
Yeah.
But that's crazy though.
Cool.
Cause
Big
he's
brother
a hater,
shit.
man.
It's
That
big
part.
brother
Ain't
shit.
nothing wrong with that.
I always say Hov a hater.
Right.
He tell me, yo, stop talking over your guests. Let them niggas talk, man. Let them get their shit off.
Right.
Like, yo, damn, dog, I just started. I'm not even a real journalist. Like,
right.
Like, if anything, this is what I'm capping about.
Right. Yeah, Jay Smooth, he witty like that, funny.
That's a fact, Young P. So let them know what's next, what's coming up for my guy, what they could expect, where they could check my nigga Livin at.
You can check me on Instagram, Facebook, you know, every platform at Livin_RM, LIVIN_RM. We making big moves. Like I said, shout out to my partner Filthy in Thailand, you know, Cali Dior Farms. We moving cannabis globally, so this is gonna be the future of how we conduct cannabis worldwide. And also shout out to my partner Nick. We trying to build a GTA. We building a GTA server right now. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna get some artists involved with that and create culture with that as well. So we going into the gaming situation too. I do have music out, Rotation Mandatory. You could go check that out.
RM, baby.
Yeah.
Rotation Mandatory.
Yeah.
Shout out B Rush too.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to B Rush on
Tell that nigga stay home.
Yeah,
no more bids.
That part. Yeah. Shout out to B Rush. You know, shout out to the family. You could definitely check me on them platforms. Might be a recurring guest on ROC Solid. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta come up here and cut some niggas up. Current events, baby.
Yeah, current
You
events.
remember Scholastics, the shit school, current events?
Yeah.
Chop you niggas up. We got a section we gonna start called Niggas Wildin' for Respect. And there's a lot of niggas wildin' for respect out there that we gotta put on Front Street. So
that's wild work.
It's wild work.
We used to have Keep It Real Wednesday, so
oh my God. We had Keep It Real Wednesday, we had Casino Court. Now
Casino Court was crazy. Shout out to Chip.
Casino Court was crazy.
Casino Court. We still taking niggas to court over that.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So
it's still a conspiracy out about the missing dress.
That's crazy though. That's wild work.
The missing dress never came up.
Somebody got to pack that up because that's kind of crazy though. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's kind of wild, but yo, shout out to Chip, man. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Yeah.
ROC Solid, Livin Proof, my motherfucking brother.
That part.
Cheers to life, success, health, wealth. Get to it.